That's funny.
What up, crowd? I'm your host, Preston. Across from me is my fellow host, Jew, and this is Word to the Wise podcast, episode 22.
I don't know. We've been gone so long, I don't fucking remember.
Been gone so long. 3-4 months,
because of you.
man. Because of me. What I do?
What I do? So you just the nigga to blame.
Man, I'm blaming Corona.
It ain't even Corona either.
Nah,
That's the
definitely
funny.
ain't, man.
That's the funny part.
Shit, we was damn near quitting way before Corona. Actually, not quitting the podcast.
I say, damn.
More so putting the shit to the side because we needed to upgrade equipment.
Yeah.
And so we finally were able to upgrade equipment. The shit is expensive, y'all. So, but we finally upgraded our equipment. 3-4 months later, we back.
Yeah. Again. For the third fucking time.
I don't see us going nowhere no time soon. This time, we're gonna develop our consistency every week, every Monday morning dropping.
Yeah.
What?
Which is. Yeah.
In that 3-4 months span.
You want to.
Nah, we is. In that 3-4 span of months, a lot has happened from Corona to George Floyd and sparking all this the Black Lives Matter movement even more.
Oh, so you weren't on it before? Because you said sparking it. So.
Even more. That's
why okay,
even
my
more.
bad, my bad.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had to make sure you were, in tune, brother, that you were awake.
I'm always woke, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go get your ass some sleep.
I started to wear my Black Lives Matter shirt today, but
put that on your life.
I wore black.
Put on your life that you got
to
one.
Show. I don't have to have the lettering on my shirt. It's just, you know what I'm saying? The shirt is black.
Put on your life that you got a Black Lives Matter shirt.
I don't, man. Honestly, I don't. I was all cap. I was going to buy one. You know what I'm saying? But you see what had happened was...
I don't even support Black Lives Matter. That shit crazy, man.
Because and I ain't going to say I don't support it. I support the saying Black Lives Matter, but...
Bro, I'm just joking, man.
A white man kind of runs Black Lives Matter. So.
Is that true? I've heard conspiracies behind
I can pull up the man's name.
Who, George Soros?
That's his name for real?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
George Soros. I don't know.
Come on, man. You know I be in tune, man, with the streets. Come
the
on,
streets,
man.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, they are in the streets. You ain't see it in the streets, nigga?
Hey, you right.
I know. When am I wrong? Anyway, topics, boy. Come on, man. These fucking topics going fucking
what's been up with you since then? Tell the crowd. The crowd want to know, man. They miss you. Your fans. Your fans miss you, man.
What have I been up to? You ain't been coming up here 2-3 days a week?
I'm asking for the viewers' sake, man.
Living life, man. That's what I've been doing, brother.
Past
Staying away from Corona. Staying away from that Rona. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Corona hit crazy, huh?
Buying me a couple stars.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I go. You feel me? I ain't gonna talk about all that.
But that's the Dark Web podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I put them on in this one, but they probably don't care.
People ain't really like that. They don't really like that money.
Not everybody now. Some people like to hear that shit. Yeah. You don't never know who watching, but
nah. To the average person, I think stocks and bonds and shit like that confuses.
And I think it's just boring to some people.
Yeah,
like if you're not interested in something, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Like, make me laugh, entertain me.
Exactly.
I'm with a mixture of this shit though. Like, you could talk, you know what I'm saying, give a nigga certain jewels and gems and shit like that. And you can also be entertaining and funny and shit. You know why you can't do both? You feel me? But that ain't what we here for. We'll entertain y'all another day. This ain't school. You feel me?
Facts, we ain't finna get y'all
all preachy and shit.
Yeah, y'all better turn this motherfucker.
For
see
real.
With the equity in the
yeah, exactly.
ain't trying to hear that.
Exactly.
But what else? Stock market crashing due to COVID. Not even crash per se, but
shit, it did a little bit back in March. Yeah, it crashed a little bit.
I still ain't seen any money back from that investment. But I'll be alright. Corona gonna end and I'm gonna shoot up. Fuck it.
Well, we'll see.
What else happened in the meantime, man? So much.
Niggas getting killed. I mean, that ain't changed.
That's just about every day now. Well, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Oh, damn, I had that tip of my tongue. Oh, with all the quarantine going on, you got rappers coming out doing the verses, and I think we had Snoop and DMX.
I ain't watched not one of them shits.
Nah, me
I've watched
either.
Like highlights or some shit. Like,
yeah,
little clips. I have not watched the whole. I'm not sitting there for no hour and a half.
I think we had
2 hours.
Ross and Tip, but I don't think they went. They ain't went. 2 Chainz and Ross. Mm-hmm. Okay, they did that yet?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh wait, whoa! Maybe they did it Monday. I don't remember. See, show you how much I pay attention. How they gonna start talking about shit ain't even...
Ain't doing homework on it. Welcome to the podcast. We don't want to know nothing, and this ain't word to the wise. We're unwise.
Word to the unwise, yeah. Or it should be word of the unwise. Cause niggas don't be knowing shit.
See, we've been caved in the house, man.
That's all the more reason you should be aware.
Right.
You got nothing to do.
Nah, I've been working. My job ain't even let me off of COVID, y'all.
My job, I be reading and studying.
Word up.
Yeah. You know how I go? Shit. I gotta read and study these charts, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What you mean? You laughing and giggling. I slap the hell out of you. Don't think
he talking tough for the cameras. The camera go off for that ass. Hear me?
By who? By who? Come on, man. It's me. You know it's me too, so I ain't even got to go into it. This ain't nothing new. Shit, we been talking shit.
Shit, what else? This past week, Thursday, I think NBA started back. I think they continue the regular season, right?
Yeah, I think they got 8 games they're going to play. Something about playoff season or something.
I guess knock that rust off.
That shit look all right, but...
yeah, I see how they put the fake crowd in there in the background.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's nothing like the real thing. Like, just actually physically feel the...
Especially for them, too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And some players, actually, I'm sure, get more hype off the actual crowd being there. So,
for sure.
Then
whether
you got
negative or positive, you hear people cheering or booing you, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Keep booing me, they're gonna give y'all something to boo about.
Yeah,
but when you dunk and everybody go crazy, or you hit a 3, everybody cheering, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure to get your adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, a lot. I guess I don't know how long it's gonna be going, but everybody that's in the bubble is supposed to stay in the bubble the whole time, for the rest of the season. And like you got niggas sneaking out. They hit the strip clubs or just
he went to get some wings, nigga.
That nigga hit the strip club. Don't let that bullshit for you. That's all like, come on, man.
See, you letting the media manipulate your mind, brother.
Nah, I truly believe he went in there for. Maybe he did get some wings because I.
If I'm mistaken, he got 2 girls. Now you need another one. He literally got 2 girlfriends. Like,
word.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, Lou Williams got 2 girlfriends. You need another one, nigga.
He's a basketball player.
You that bored of them? Damn, and they both bad from what I seen. So I'm like, bro, you that bored? Where it's like, I need to go see some ass and pussy.
Maybe one of them's working the strip club.
Maybe, but I don't think so. But at least that would make sense, you know, why he went. Outside of that, what the fuck are you going to? They wings that good? All right.
I think he's supposed to be attending a funeral or something.
They said they thought it was something important or something.
But what else? You voting Trump like you did?
Put it on your life.
4 years ago.
Put it on your life. Man, put it on your son.
Put it on him for man. About to get on here and do nothing, no shit like that.
Yeah, because you know you lying, goof ass.
Nah, why would I do that? That's funny.
Anyway.
Nah, but you voting this year?
Come on, man. We got to use our platform responsibly. I be hearing motherfuckers say that shit all the time.
Use your platform
responsibly. Man, fuck all that. I will use it responsibly, but I'm honest. Like, no, I'm not voting for shit. Ain't nobody in here got me going.
No, I mean, I'm not.
Okay, yeah, let's just say I go vote for Biden. What? Yeah, Trump no longer in there. Big fucking deal.
What you mean? You got yay.
Here we go.
Come on, man. Just last week you was here talking about how you vote for him.
Put that on your son. I put that on my life. I didn't say that.
Nah.
I know. Exactly, yeah. Go ahead, man. Stop playing with me.
I think Kanye like tripping really hard. Like, but I'm not gonna vote for him. I wouldn't vote for him. Like, I'm not gonna vote at all, honestly, unless Kanye makes a strong push. But
look at this nigga.
I don't think Kanye crazy for real. Like, no. I'll take that back. Not that he's not crazy. I think he's smart though. I don't think he's stupid. Like, he got people calling him on the internet. Like, I don't really think he's as dumb as or as insane as he's coming off, or it seems.
So you don't think he's going through a mental breakdown, nothing like that?
I believe that, yes, and that's probably why he should not be running for president.
But that's my thing, though. So I'm like, yo, you imagine a person like that in office. Like, if he have these outbursts and mental breakdowns, like, imagine him in office, like, freaking out like that or whatever. That's some dangerous shit, you feel me? Now, that don't mean that I think Trump ain't a... Maybe he could be a
that nigga
psycho, whatever as well, who Trump or Biden. Biden worse though.
Both of them.
Biden worse. I ain't gonna lie.
Worse.
I don't plan on voting for nobody none of that shit. Sorry, whatever. Sue me. I don't care. But when it comes to them niggas like debating, I gotta watch that shit. Cause Trump better kill Biden. Cause Biden can't talk. Like, he be forgetting everything. Yo, that shit be funny watching him talk. And that's why I be watching, like, say whatever you want. Okay, Trump a dick, racist, all that shit. For all you know, Biden is too. He just hide it. But okay, we only gonna go off what we know. Why would I want somebody who can't remember shit? He be talking, don't remember where he at. I think he called his wife his daughter or his daughter his wife, some shit like that. He just been mad confused the last few months from what I seen. Why would you want somebody in there like that? You know, I wouldn't anyway.
I watched him.
Maybe that's not an excuse not to vote, but
I watched him stand on the podium and just kind of like drift away. He was talking like, when I sit the kids on my lap, I pet the dog really hard.
That's really how
look in the sky and just say, slavery was what? Nigga, what? Like, yo. Yeah, so he really don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want him in office. I think they have intentionally put him there, like.
But then it's like, you know,
Trump a laugh.
The powers that be really gonna be like that. He ain't a bad person to have in the office, because then, you know, he's easily controlled. Because he, like you said, he old and senile. Like, he's gonna do whatever he told type shit. You feel me? But
have you been seeing the ads Trump been running for them defunding the police ads? Commercial.
I don't think so.
Man, you could tell it's like, it makes it seem like that all hell's gonna break loose if we defund the police. Like, people are calling in and saying, "Oh, my house has been broken into," and the operator's like,
"Yeah, I see. Okay, I have seen
call
that.
Next week." Like, what?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Like, that's that fear mongering shit. Like,
facts.
We know that if you defund the police, that's not gonna happen. They're just not gonna get equipped with certain. They're not. This is taking money away from certain areas from the police. This is not completely defunding them to where, they don't got no gas in their cars. They don't tote any.
Oh yeah. It's not like saying there don't need to be police. Period.
That's what he's trying to make it seem like. Well, defund the police means take away policing. That's the kind of fear mongering I get out of the ads.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Now I know what they're trying to say or whatever. Like when they using the ad. Of course, it's fear mongering, but things would change a little bit. But not like it's not like police wouldn't exist. Even though when you look it up, what they say, police, the original police were like slave catchers or something like that. So yeah, it's like I kind of see why, you know, this whole thing of the police got such a negative connotation to it.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't really fuck with no police. I don't have nothing against them. I wish bash on a cop or nothing, but I just stay out of their way. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is inevitable. I get that. Like, you're going to bump into them. You could lose your life today for doing nothing. I get it. But, man, I don't know. I mean, I really do want to know what the whole defunding the police thing would consist of, though. Like, what exactly does that look like?
Right. Like,
you know,
I'm sure
for those who say, not like Trump, who's like, no, we're not doing it. I'm talking to people on the other side who like, let's do it. But they saying within reason. Okay, what does that mean to you? You know, anybody can say defund the police, or he can say no, give them more money. It's like, there's no point of that. I heard New York got tanks and shit. Like, they got all type of shit up there. Like, I'm like,
Trump want to buckle down, boy. He want to shut niggas down.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, like, this is, like, just what New York got. Like, it ain't even because of Trump. They been had tanks and shit.
Well, like, you know, I got a sister in New York, and she hit me up because it's I guess it's bad up there. She hit me up like, y'all all right? You straight? Like she was in fear for me. I'm like, bro. That shit ain't happening out here like it is up there. We don't have police patrolling the streets.
I say that shit all the time, that it'll basically be like whenever some crazy shit happens, it's gonna happen somewhere like New York, Los Angeles.
Yeah, the bigger.
Yeah, the more densely populated places.
More mainstream cities or whatever of America. Yeah. More popular places, Atlanta,
Chicago, Miami, like places where there's hundreds of thousands of millions of people living. Not here where it's like literally 2,000, 3,000, if that, like where we live. So
I mean, in New Bern, there was a few protesters holding up Black Lives Matter signs, which was nice,
dope.
man.
Yeah,
there was a lot of white people involved in that shit, which that's dope as hell. I myself did not get out there and protest at all.
Why not? Because you don't believe in it.
What did you?
Duh, you see me out there. You know me. Hell no.
Oh yeah, I know you.
Hell no, I wasn't out there. I respect to those on some G shit. I respect the people that do it. It's just
hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know. And you know what's funny though? Somebody said, "Oh, you ain't shit. You ain't out there protesting." All right, cool, but tell me what would have changed. Like right now, as me and you sit here and talking today, say if 2 months ago or a month, I would have been out there protesting. What would have changed? Nothing. So it's like me being out there or not being out there. But then they'll say
having that mindset.
I'm about to say, well, if everybody had the mindset that you had, the same shit go for
fucked.
voting though. The same shit with vote. Well, y'all just two people, but if y'all have 100,000 people watching and 10 to 20,000 say they're not gonna vote because y'all aren't doing it.
I get it.
I get it too, but I don't give
influence.
Think for your goddamn. I'm sorry. There ain't no man that can tell me. It's people out there whose music I love, whose podcasts I watch all the time. Fuck it. Shout out to Joe and I watch their shit. They do 2 a week. Them niggas been up there talking about voting and who they gonna vote for and all that. I fuck with the nigga heavy. I'm not voting. That's one person. That's what I'm saying. He's a nigga who always talks about using your platform responsibly, and I respect him for that. But I'm being real
to pass the word. If you have a platform, use it responsibly.
Yeah,
you choose not to vote. That's on you.
Yeah,
that's not irresponsible.
I was just about to say that's not us being irresponsible.
A choice to I don't find that irresponsible not voting.
I mean, I can see how they would make the argument that it is because But the thing I don't like though, and I hate to get into that, but when they be like, your ancestors died for that, I'm like, that might be a very small, minute thing, but they did not die for. They died for freedom and to be treated fairly and not get fucking prosecuted for nothing and beat up and shot and killed and lynched. I'm like, y'all gotta chill out with that stuff, bro. Like, stop saying that they died for my right to vote. And then even if they did, it's like, even they probably didn't realize back then how corrupt the system was. For them to be like, yeah, we down for this, and then they up there, whatever you believe, the ancestors is looking like, that's some bullshit.
They'll go and change just a little bit to try to sway niggas' minds. Fuck out of here.
Like I said, man, use your shit responsible. You right, or responsibly, I should say. But I'm not voting. You feel me? And if you go out there and vote, hey, shout out to you.
I have to shout out, even though you're doing kind of like the morally right thing. I'm still gonna say shout out to the white people that are out here protesting and shit like that, because you could literally use your white privilege and sit in the house and continue to live your luxurious life. And I'm not saying all of y'all got luxurious lives, but for the most part, you could continue to keep your privilege and live on. So we appreciate that fully.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a real weird fucking world we live in.
Yeah, man.
And I got to say this before we jumping in this topic. Thank God for the internet, man. This blessing and this curse. It's such a blessing and a curse that it's kind of scary at times.
Literally a double-edged sword.
Probably the true meaning of double-edged sword.
For real.
The fact that we're able to catch these police on camera, and that's beautiful, because just imagine before this shit how often that happened.
Like the Rodney King shit. Had that person not recorded with whatever the fuck they had.
Camera
That's what I'm saying, though. So
and that was some ass footage back in the 90s. By 90s, right?
So imagine all the shit that happened that nobody was there to record,
Yeah.
Now with the phone, everybody got a phone.
Yeah, bro. You can't. That shit crazy. Yeah, even the police are supposed to have cameras on them, but they'll turn them bitches off to whoop your ass. Shit crazy.
Easy. And get away with it.
But that's a great way to use the internet to spread the awareness and all that shit. The negatives to the internet would be just people constantly keeping their face in their phone. Just people become zombies at some point.
Definitely a distraction for sure.
It's definitely a distraction. But this brings me to the whole thing. If the government ups and decides to shut the internet down because maybe we're spreading too much information, like too much shit is getting out or whatever, we're debunking all their conspiracies and all that shit. What the fuck are we gonna do if they shut the internet off? Like, will people come together or people gonna freak out? Is motherfuckers gonna protest to get the internet back on?
What do you think?
I thought about it before. People like actually protesting how that shit cut back on, but because people live for the internet so much, as people out here on Instagram so much, they'll lose their fucking mind without it. And I don't know, if you just shut the internet off, people can still text if you leave the cell towers on or whatever. Just shut the internet off, but people will flip. I don't know. I don't even have no, like, what the fuck people will do. I don't know.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Because like you said, people just had their face in their phone. I mean, I'm guilty of it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But again, it's like double-edged sword. Like, you can either use the internet to gain knowledge and wisdom and understanding about stuff, or you can use it to just scroll social media and like cute pictures of girls and guys or whatever. You feel me?
Anything,
or a mixture of the two.
Anything.
So with that being said, I don't know, man. Like, I think it would bring people together to some degree. Most people gonna freak out, at least at first. Especially like the younger ones who don't know nothing but the internet. We know life before the internet for real.
Yeah, we knew that.
So
shit.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie though.
The internet ain't really hit hard to like 07, 08, 09. We start like hard.
Yeah.
It depends on what we talking about hitting hard. But to when Instagram start taking over Facebook, MySpace start stuff taking like that, over, probably was, and then the phones picked up on this shit really fast. Yeah. We really lived before the internet, and
so that's what I'm saying.
We'll tell you what life was like beforehand. So a lot of the generation growing up now, they never experienced life before. So
I think one reason too, what makes this shit like the internet such a funny thing is because like even how you said it about you still text people. I think we're so used to, and again, I'm guilty of it too. We're so used to having access to somebody damn near whenever you want. Like you and your girl live together, but even when y'all not, like right now, she could text you right now. You can respond to her and vice versa, back and forth. It's like without the internet. We'll just say if you couldn't use your phone, internet, whatever.
Boom, no contact.
When you here at my house, like she can't get in contact with you, which is that's fine. That's fine, but then it ain't because y'all got a child, so they wanna, yo, my son good, you good, et cetera, et cetera.
I got to come back to home.
Come back home to find out this shit versus yo, Jacoby joking or whatever. Fuck, I can run over there. You know what I'm saying? So man.
Or if somebody live far away, you can't call them. You got to send a fucking letter. People lived like that back then, and as a generation, especially the more life goes on with everything so fucking fast. Everything's faster and faster. Microwave. But soon microwave ain't gonna be the thing. It's gonna be called something else.
Oh, it's gonna be some ultra wave or some shit. It's gonna be some shit where you put your food in there. Ding! That shit gonna make like literally be 5 seconds or something.
There was a movie that did that.
I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking
Bruce
about.
Willis.
I know you're talking about.
With the orange haired.
Drop
the name of the movie. Boop. That's the movie. I'm gonna say drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments.
Let me go sign into this. You know what I'm saying? It's secret.
You know what I'm saying?
Secret chat for the people.
By the way, we got a live feed. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going live right here. We got.
You know what I'm saying? Let y'all. You got to be a special member to be a part of this group.
And if you haven't already, subscribe to the page. Go ahead and subscribe to the page.
Oh, yeah, hit like.
If you like.
Do all that stuff. Hit like and subscribe.
But
yeah, man. Just to sum it up.
Hit like, subscribe on it.
Just to sum it up, man. I feel like it'll be alright if the internet went out, but I ain't gonna front. Even when I be here at the house, like internet go out for a few minutes. I'm like, all right, now. Like that shit don't feel right. And then we stay back here by the woods, so the service already shitty or whatever.
Yeah. So
yeah, man. I was here before the internet. Like we grew up riding bikes and playing ball and shit. Like I'll go out there and play ball and listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Like the music on the phone still works.
Yeah.
You fit? Which Apple?
Oh, you mean without the internet?
Downloaded
without the internet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you can still play what you downloaded to your phone. You can use your phone for that. Shit, I'm about to say, niggas ain't even got CDs no more. I'm about to say, I got a CD player in there, but I ain't got no CD. You little young bucks out there don't even know what a CD player is, probably. Damn, if I say cassette, they gon' this nigga speaking Chinese. Yeah, for real. But
another thing, if the internet gets shut off, think about how many people lose revenue.
You fucking with people money then.
Billions.
That's a fact.
So there would be some protests
right
going on Instagram.
I didn't think about that part. Yeah. So we talking about just us, the regular people. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, people that actually make money off this internet shit, even with streams.
That's one reason too why I couldn't see them using it. Well, I could, but I couldn't see them using it as a tool. Because like you said, now you really playing with people money. Cause you need money. I mean, you need internet to watch these games and so on, to buy shoes and clothes.
They already got us what they want us.
Yeah,
you need that shit.
Girl, I didn't think about that part.
That's one topic I haven't heard brought up in the mainstream media or anywhere. What if they shut off the internet?
Because nobody thinks it'll happen. It's just one of those things. It's not gonna happen till nobody thinks it can happen till it happens. And then it's like, whoa, what do we do now? You know?
Yeah, it'll set the world back 10, 20 fucking years. The internet shut down right now. That's how much the world is relying on the internet. But
I be thinking about that too though. What if the power went out? Like all that stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, they
know how to make fire. I said fire. You know how to make fire.
They do us like they did in Flint. Just throw something. Is the water still fucked up there?
I think so.
We didn't even call and check up on their ass like, from state to state. Yo, Michigan. Hit Michigan. Hit Michigan up. Hit the Michigan plug up.
Hit the Michigan.
What's going on?
I don't know what none of that is, man. I don't know what a Michigan plug is, brother. You sound like police at me.
But
what is a plug?
I don't know what that is. The water plug, you know.
Outlet. Oh, this one my charger's plug. Brother, okay, brother. So make sure, man. You want some illegal activities or something.
Never, man. Everything's positive and legal around here, brother, man.
Just making sure, man. Even though you be rolling up marijuana. Oh, that'd be tobacco. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I don't smoke marijuana.
Silly me.
What do they call it? Loud?
Yeah, all right. But yeah, we'll see though. I don't know if that should ever happen in our lifetime, but we'll see as far as that whole internet thing.
Even if they shut the internet down for a month, a week or something.
That's what I said. Just do it for a couple days.
Man, world will be all fucked up. All in shambles.
I've seen times where Instagram was fucking up and like people be going crazy behind that shit. Like
suicide type shit.
You'll hear about it. Like Instagram could be messing up. And people be all over like Snap or Facebook, like, oh, my Instagram ain't working. Is anybody else is messing up and shit like that? I'm like, damn, it's just Instagram, motherfucker.
Yeah, around 2010, 2011, something like that. Yeah. I was a Twitter head. Go follow me on Twitter. I was a Twitter head And I stopped fucking with Facebook. Was it Facebook? Or maybe I was on Facebook and I stopped fucking with MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And one of the networks had started fucking up. And no, it was Twitter.
You started tweaking.
And I jumped back to Facebook. Everybody jumped back to Facebook. Damn, what's going on with Twitter? Damn, y'all got me back on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So I remember that shit happened. People started
like that,
that's some lightweight shit. That's funny shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's just one app. You know what I'm saying? Just one app. Imagine
shut all the rest of them shits down.
We gonna see.
People gonna see. Attention, people that don't get paid. Gonna flip. People rely on the internet for attention, bro.
That's why I be telling people, man. The internet is both. It's a real place, but it's not a real place. Like, you gotta live your life outside the internet. You feel me? Like, niggas got social media for like promotional purposes and shit. I barely use it for that. I rarely post anything on that bitch. I know I need to start doing it more. We talk about it.
I'm gonna start promoting.
Yeah. I say the same shit, but it's just I'm not no internet ass nigga. Like, I really live in the real world. You feel me?
Like we said, we were born and raised before the internet.
I think that's what makes it so easy for me not to be.
We were damn near adults by the time the internet really hit hard. Damn near 17,
like you said, if we talking,
18.
I'll say 2006, 7, 8. You know, niggas was already moving around for real.
Yeah.
You know?
And sure, I've converted over to the internet pretty well.
Of course,
I know how to use the
sure.
I ain't that old.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Because we got people out here that's a little older than us that don't know how to download the app.
Nothing. Yeah, bro.
Ain't computer savvy at all.
None of that shit.
Yeah, what they call it, pecking. And that, so we blessed and cursed at the same fucking time with that double-edged sword.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
So yeah, the internet is a big source of.
We're gonna see though. I mean, hopefully we don't see, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see. If we do, man, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, we'll be old and decrepit. We ain't gonna give a fuck then. Oh, they shut the internet off. I knew it was coming out. I was here before the internet.
Podcast told you on that podcast and shit. We'll shut that. That's how I'm gonna talk when I get on.
Y'all little young whippersnapper don't even know shit about the internet. I was here before the goddamn internet. Niggas out there mad as hell. Like, damn, Grandpa always said the internet was fucked up. Why you so mad? That's like, even then, just to put a button on that shit. Even with like your son, he literally like been on the internet since he was born. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my little cousin been on the internet since he was born.
Around the iPad, like, YouTube.
Know how to do that shit. I'm talking they be 1, 2 years old, know how to work this shit. Like you said, I know people a little older than us. Like, I'm 30, you about to be 30. I know motherfuckers that's 38, 45, 50. Not much older. That's only, 10, 20 years. They literally do not know how to work no fucking iPad.
Just left that flip phone alone.
That's funny. One of my aunts is like that. They just got her phone.
Yeah.
I think it was last year or year before, but she had a flip phone for the longest. Somebody called her, she flip it up, whatever, and then she go, all right, talk to you later. Boom, close the shit.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, I never had a flip phone before. I ain't get no phone until I was 18. I think, or right before I turned 18. I had a little slide up joint. I can't remember the name of it.
With this epidemic going on,
yeah.
You've been out like that and seen people acting crazy, like about the mask.
I see some places, like, most of the places are like required for the most, like, depending on where you go. Food lines surprisingly don't make you do it. But
yeah, they do now.
Not me. I wasn't there
today.
I forgot the other night.
Not a soul without a mask on.
I woke up in there, OG style.
Oh yeah.
There was somebody up in there. He was like, "Sir, you." Oh, never mind. You feel me? You know what time it is.
You're local.
Nah, I walked up in there. He's in that thigh, y'all.
Oh, okay.
That thunder. You feel me? See that thunder.
Right.
Shit, I could tuck it and put the fear in him. Fuck is you talking about?
I don't mind wearing a mask.
Me neither. I wear mine now. I wasn't wearing that shit before. Not like, I'm not wearing a mask. It won't that. I just kept forgetting it. Like,
yeah, I did that.
Yesterday. I was like, man, fuck that mask.
Walked to the store.
Literally, I left the house when they were dry. I said, fucking mask. Fool on, better let me go in. You know what I'm saying? I walked right up in there. There ain't nobody say nothing. I think because they don't care.
Yeah, people out here wilding about that shit though, like acting really absurd about it.
Yeah.
I seen not in person.
No, I ain't seen that either.
An old white man, like dude, try to kind of like, yo, you can't come
in Walmart.
My man said, fuck that. Try to run by.
They was like, yo, we'll give you a mask or some shit like that. I think I seen the same video.
Did you hear? No, this dude actually tackled the employee to get by him. Like, you gonna let me in this motherfucking store? They both fell on the floor.
See, y'all niggas is weird, yo. What's the fucking point of that?
I'm gonna whoop your ass if I can't come in the store. Yo, I seen one where this girl actually. There's this dude that tried to. I think she worked at Walmart. Maybe it was Walmart. I know it was some shopping center. This guy went to walk into the store. She said, "No, sir, you can't walk in the store." She did such a great job at blocking him from getting out the store that it got so physical they fired her. But Dana White, I think that's his name from USC. He wanted to give her a job fighting. Cause she did so good.
Go in there with Cyborg. Get your ass knocked the fuck out, nigga.
Fuck out.
Shit, Cyborg part nigga, like, or literally part robot.
I guess he felt bad.
Fuck out of here.
She got fired from her job.
I'm with him on that. I thought you were gonna say you just want to give her some money.
A couple $100 racks to get knocked out.
Fuck it. Her name be Walmart girl.
You know what I'm saying? And get her name back, build her Instagram,
right.
Get her brand.
I hope that concussion worth it, bitch.
Facts.
I ain't trying to call her a bitch, but bitch. Oh, you
that's
bitch
what
right there.
Gonna say. She tag you in your team.
She gonna knock you out. You gonna be laying there.
Rigor mortis ass.
Hope the concussion was worth it, bitch. And walk on. You know you did.
Walmart, motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that.
Yeah, man.
That's funny. Nah, I don't understand the point or purpose of that though. Like. The thing with old dude tackling somebody because they want you. What's that gonna get you? Where they gonna be, all right, bro, go shop.
Getting kicked out of the store.
Exactly. It's more of us than it is you. Like,
and you probably are permanently like you're not allowed.
Yeah, like band type shit. Yeah. I don't know.
Wow, man.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That white privilege, boy, that shit be showing at them, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, when they find out they can't do certain things they're used to doing.
You ever use yours?
Unfortunately, my skin's a little browner than I thought. Than they, I won't say than I'd like. I love my brown skin.
Whoa!
Nah, I love my brown skin, man. I wouldn't change shit. Then they'd like, I meant. Then they'd like. A little browner than they'd like, so I don't have white privilege. Never. In fact, not only do I not have... No. I'm about to get serious. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to take this shit. Not only do I not have white privilege, because I'm half white. He was saying that in case y'all didn't know. You're so brown and sexy. It's all right. You can't tell. But not only do I not get white privilege, obviously, I also get treated different by black people. People don't talk about that. You feel me?
Oh yeah, let's get deep.
Nah, but I'm not.
So how was it growing up?
I've
were you bullied because you're both racist?
You getting canceled for that word, bro. You can't use that up here, man.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
You see how I'm
checking? It was a fucking joke.
You Jesus can't Christ. Say that word up here, man.
Oh, whoops. I forgot we were recording.
Use your platform wisely. Use it. We don't condone them words. Apologize now.
First of all, you never gonna talk to me.
To the crowd, man.
Come on, man.
Look them in the eyes, man. Before they cancel us.
For what?
But
I'll cut that shit out. I'm cutting that shit out. Fuck you mean. I'm cutting that shit out.
You bleep the word.
You feel me? Shut your bleep up. You feel
mute all that section. But but I have experienced quote unquote racism on both sides of the coin, man. I've been treated differently because I'm half white by black people, and I'm sure there are plenty of light skinned half white people that can attest to this. Black people can be racist too. And that saying, oh, black people can't be racist. If you do Google the term racist, it does like you get discriminated against because of your skin tone and not. But I understand what black people mean by saying, oh, black people can't be racist because you're not the one.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, I get that too.
But I slipped it in as a joke and it got serious. But yeah,
about
man.
To cry. Why your eyes all glassy?
Nah.
You about to cry? Stick over there getting mad emotion. Cause like when I was growing up, like they used to pick on me.
Slap me till I turn red. And
tell me, I know what happened. I know what used to happen.
Man, you know how your boy get down, cuz.
I wasn't even gonna play you like that. But I know what used to happen to you.
Where was I? White privilege. Oh, you said I got white privilege. Yeah. It isn't. Yeah. Where was that leading into? Old girl got in a fight. She got a job.
Oh, I don't even know.
They got their privilege taken away because.
I said the dude white privilege was showing because he tackled the other employee.
Oh,
let me in.
Yeah.
And you just went on this big spiel about how being mixed is so difficult. He's like, I know one time we talked, he was like, I think it's harder to be mixed than just straight up black or something.
Oh, nah, never.
Something like that. He's
never.
Something.
Look.
Then what you told me I'm lying. He said that.
Never.
But now what was you about to say?
COVID. We were still on COVID. Oh, yeah, that's the reason he couldn't get into the store without a mask. But one thing I will say about COVID that is a little aggravating to me is the fact that, not saying people ain't dying from it because people are dying, but it's like a 96% you bounce back. Damn, should have worn my mask today. But it's 96% survival rate. So like
I think it might be higher than that though. To be honest with you,
yeah, I'm hearing it's higher.
It's
higher
like
than
98 something. I don't know. Something
nah, I'm with you. But I was going 96 to be lowest.
But yeah, your point still being made though.
So I don't see. If it's said, I can't remember the amount of people in the world it was saying or in America
that have died,
but it would be like
had it.
that have died from it, and it's like
I'll say it's like I don't know.
Yeah, it's a couple 100,000, but it's like 12% of our population, which isn't high. But you don't want a lot of people dying if you're really moral about the shit. But it's not a lot of people dying. It just seems like that because there's so many people dying.
But the reason I don't like that though is because of the way that they doing it. Like, say right now, you could go, say you have a heart attack, but when they do the coroner's report, if you had COVID, they'll be like, just say you died from COVID. They like hyping the numbers. You feel me? I don't like that shit.
So maybe the survival rate is even higher.
I think it's even higher, and on top of that, but don't get it twisted. Like I'm saying, like, oh, it's fake. Anybody know me? You know, I'm a huge conspiracy theorist.
I've been here.
Don't get it twisted, but I don't think that it's fake or nothing like that.
No.
Well, not that it's not fake, but I do believe it's like man-made, and there was a reason. Like they say, a pandemic.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I believe that part.
No doubt in my mind whatsoever.
I mean, it's a lot of way. That shit could have been some man-made stuff, and they might was just letting it out on some testing stuff, and it got out of control. You never know how it really spread for real. I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in the lab making it, and if it wasn't made in the lab, I wasn't around when it got made or distributed. But point being, I definitely believe that the numbers are like inflated a bit.
Yeah,
you know.
Damn, that's crazy. If
think of that,
talking about 96, and then they're saying that people are dying from some heart attacks.
Like literally, you could have cancer, bro, and die from like complications of pneumonia.
When they'll say,
"Oh, he had COVID though," so just rule it as a COVID death. That don't mean COVID didn't play a part and make you even more sick. But come on, man.
Underlying health issues.
I was just about to say you already had some shit going on. Like that's whack. Like y'all corny for that.
A lot of it is a bunch of bullshit. And you know, even now they're saying, "Oh, the mask can kill you too. The mask aren't safe for you because you're inhaling chemicals."
Oh yeah.
Shit like that. And people. It's just people are just some weird, man.
See, even if you think about the rules though, right? So they say it's supposed to be 6 feet apart,
right?
And they talk about wearing a mask,
right?
But if the mask is supposed to protect you from getting it, why do we need to be 6 feet apart? So what the fuck is the point of the mask?
The mask is protecting other people. So it's like if I walk in the store, it's not protecting me from you. It's protecting you from me. I'm gonna cut my mouth like I was speaking to the mic. It's protecting you from me. I can't, especially in a specific mask. So, I got the cloth mask. You can blow as hard as you want. You'll barely feel it. But if you wear the regular ones, you gotta wear it in the hospital. You can blow right through. You can blow a candle out. But you can't do that with the cloth ones. That's why they want you to wear the cloth ones. And I get it. I've
seen people with the doctor mask all the time.
I've seen analogy saying how much the masks help.
So hold on. So say right now you got a mask on. I don't. If I cough, you should be fine, right?
No.
Why not? What's the point you wearing the mask?
Maybe 1%, cause it's not about.
That sounds. But look at how stupid that sounds.
Yeah, it's a selfless thing. It's like, oh, I'm protecting you from me. Now you should be protected. It's disrespectful that you don't wear your mask in front of me.
Fuck you talking about? Disrespectful, nigga. Young disrespect. Nah,
and now,
I wear my shit now though.
If you go anywhere and cough at all, everybody's going.
Oh, I'm gonna do that shit. Oh, that's a little prank.
Just
right
break
there.
out a little hard.
Damn. Shit, boy.
Motherfuckers.
I should have never went over to China.
Oh, you getting kicked out ASAP. You might get shot. You might fuck around and get shot.
By who?
And then you know they're saying, oh, black people are more to getting it. And you know they're trying to. I don't know. They're trying to say black people should take the vaccine first.
Of course they are. They always test the vaccines on us. If you didn't know,
it's a weird fucking world, man.
I ain't taking a goddamn.
I'm sick of this shit.
You know what's funny though? Like even when it comes to the vaccine thing, the way I look at it is, when y'all go get all the vaccine in, and let's say I don't get it, y'all good. You got the like if you get the vaccine and I don't, who gives a fuck if I cough in your face and all that shit? You fine if it work. And if it ain't count, like I think it is.
The supposed vaccine. I showed you the video, right? I'll just
that lady
throw the little video up here or something. But yeah,
the black lady.
Yeah,
I heard that shit was kept.
West Africa. I think because money can change people, man.
That's what they're trying to say.
They're trying to use her for. I think this was my theory, and I truly believe it. Now that I sat back and watched it a few times, I think Trump paid her a good amount of money because he already said this ingredient. Whatever, I can't remember the name.
Hydrochlor something.
Mm-hmm. And she come out and said, I think he just wanted to put a black face on it, and say that she said it and it works.
I heard that the thing she was speaking it was actually sponsored by some. If I'm wrong, whatever, I don't care. But
use your platform.
Yeah, go Google, motherfucker.
Facts, man. We just got finished talking about the internet. Shit. If we wrong, Google the shit.
Exactly. You know, correct me. I ain't got no problem with that.
Hit the comments, subscribe, tell us what's up. You know.
Anyway,
niggas ain't wise at all. Man, it's just the title.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. Y'all.
We're gonna change it to the 2 dropouts. Fuck.
This nigga.
Consider the fool cause I dropped that.
Okay, talk that shit. Rap for him, rapper.
I'm done.
Oh, you whack. But nah, basically, I heard that it was sponsored by some Tea Party people. Some shit, I don't know. But basically, I don't know, whatever. Basically, it was sponsored by some Republicans or something like that. I don't know for sure. So they were trying to say that it was like cap, it was bullshit. And it's like, oh, Trump's doing this to try to make himself look good. I mean, maybe he is, I don't know. But I'm like, bro, y'all just blame everything on everybody. Everybody just to be throwing blame every which way.
And if you want to dig in that conspiracy bag, I can tell you what another thing I feel like COVID is like covering up really hard. If this is a pandemic, it's this whole Epstein shit. I think it's trying to keep people distracted. Maybe I'm just digging in the conspiracy bag too deep. Yeah. But like all this shit is just really getting talked about, and then COVID hits hard. Like everybody freaking out.
You think it's to distract from the whole pedophile ring thing?
Yes, and you notice that they talk about this COVID shit really, really hard. Why don't they promote missing kids like that? And this sex trafficking shit is at an eye right now. Kids aren't being promoted.
You said, hold on, make sure I heard you right. You said, why don't they promote missing children, just missing people in general?
Yeah, you walk into Walmart, you can see them plastered on the walls, but they don't have commercials on TV.
I think the reason why is because this affects everybody and that doesn't. If I had to be honest with you, COVID affects everybody. And it can affect everybody.
All right, you can run your COVID ads, running children ads too.
No, I'm with you, but I'm saying if they had to say why, I say, well, this is something that affects the entire globe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Missing children don't really affect you until Jacoby go missing. You feel me? Like people don't care about that.
I know what you're saying.
That's what they would say.
I'm
not with that shit because I hate pedophiles.
But right now, the internet says a lot of motherfuckers getting knocked off, like celebrities. Nigga, I just got Bill Maher, Chris Tucker. Got it's names that keep pouring in that's involved in this shit. That's the pedophile rings.
Sound like that though, cause they'll start throwing everybody.
Yeah, but Will Smith.
I'm open minded to
Bill, Hillary automatically.
I say this shit all the time, man. You could be the best actor, actress, musician,
Jim Carrey,
whatever the fuck you do. It's not hard for me to believe that people, y'all,
Adam Sandler,
niggas kill me with this shit. Like, he's gonna keep saying random people won't talk.
I'm listening.
He gonna talk to me like, they spell
Snoop. Nah,
I'm like, all right, my nigga.
Playing. Sorry, Snoop.
Yeah.
Just joke.
And Dave, not Dave. That's my boy.
Not Dave. Never.
Come on, don't put Dave in there, man.
Nah, I'll kill my damn self.
Man, you know, like, come on, man.
Not Dave though, man. I really.
But now, like, I feel like you can just throw anybody in there, and it's like, oh, they doing it. They down with Hollywood.
Yeah.
But I don't like that shit, cause like, as much of a conspiracy theorist as I am, I'm like, damn, who really into that? Yeah, but it's not hard to believe either though, cause it's great. That's all I'm saying. As great as somebody might be with their music or their whatever artistry it is that they do, is it really that hard to believe that they could be doing some stuff like that? I know it's hard for people to believe it because you damn near worship these people.
Right.
But it's regular niggas, like, we've heard of people doing shit, like, people you may have went to school with or, you know, I don't know, aunts, uncle, whoever the fuck. You hear people doing shit to, like, somebody in your family or you hear about somebody you went to school with, some shit happened to them or whatever the case. So it's like, if regular people do it, why you think just because they're a celebrity? It's easier for them to do this shit and get away with it if you really want to be real.
Yeah, you got, like, the whole world in the palm of your hands. Everybody loves you.
Nobody's going to believe that shit about you.
You can pay them off. Yeah. You can get people killed. You can, like, it's a lot easier for somebody.
Especially if you're a likable person, too. Mm-hmm. You know, like, somebody I heard. That's all I'm going to say. Ellen. Like, she's always on TV, happy-go-lucky. Yeah. She always has the kids up there.
Now she's, like, under investigation for being, like,
slapping somebody or something at work.
Oh, word. Yeah, they say she's real mean, but I think it just has something to do with this pedophile shit, honestly.
Who knows, man?
But who knows? I don't know everything, so I ain't gonna touch too much on that. I started that Epstein documentary.
Get your ass killed.
Haha. Started that Epstein documentary today, and I only got through the first episode, but that shit's crazy, man. Yeah. It's crazy. How much money is involved in that shit. So, sick world, y'all. Sick world.
For real.
How'd your kids? How'd your wife? For real.
Mainly the kids right now.
Mainly the kids right now.
These niggas crazy, man.
Damn. What else we got going on in the world besides COVID and sex?
Give me something good.
All right, so I told you about this abortion clinic shit, yo. Where rich white people were calling in and paying to get black abortions.
Niggas is crazy.
That's some sick shit. We just talking about sick shit today. I think I'm gonna skip past that topic though.
How you gonna bring it up and just get past the shit?
But man, it's just like these motherfuckers call and pay for like
that's some sick shit.
500 abortions, and he goes, but make sure they're minorities. You know,
don't be giving that money to white people now
because we need to keep their numbers down. You know, and this is what he said to them. And the woman on the phone in the abortion clinic was like, "Oh, I totally understand. I'm with you all the way." I'm like, yo, this shit sounds like crazy. Like I didn't think
I'm only using money towards white people. Nah, if he said that shit, I'd be like, "Oh, you a sick nigga. Fuck you. I'm gonna use your money towards the other people."
I never thought people were really that serious about like keeping black population down. Like they do it at
that shit is real.
Like, I don't think we put emphasis enough. They do this shit at every spectrum of the board. Like, whether it be, like, keep our eating habits ass, make sure motherfuckers get cancer, the abortion thing.
Keep you dumb in school.
That shit, the whole splitting single-parent housing, you know, from child support to welfare to... In every spectrum of the board, they break black people down.
Wasn't that a thing? I don't know if it still is, but when you try to get like welfare or not welfare, but like welfare, whatever
you have to put you got to put spouse on support.
Yeah, that the child's father can't be living there. Like I heard somebody say that before. Let's say if you and your girl didn't live together, like she couldn't live with you or you couldn't live with her if she was trying to get welfare or WIC or something like that. If you try to get any type of governmental assistance, I guess is what it's called. I'm like, what kind of crazy?
You can't be in that apartment.
But that's the whole thing. Like
most
you
of
said,
us have them in there anyway.
Thing you said about splitting up the 2-parent household. Like even if y'all trying to make it work, like nah, you want our help. Get that nigga up out of here. We need you to be struggling. Mm-hmm. Damn, nigga, I'm already struggling. With the nigga living here, like nah, struggle more. It will help you. Like y'all niggas is crazy. But I definitely believe that abortion thing though.
Yeah. And it's really sickening at every end of the spectrum they doing that shit. And I'm not saying black people are only affected by this. The whole masses are affected, but the target is black people. Yeah. Whether you want to believe
when you got a rich white motherfucker saying facts. Only you make sure this money go to getting rid of them black nigger babies.
Come on, man.
Like damn, bro. Like tell me how you really feel.
And for the woman to be on the other end, like cool with that shit make my stomach like, yo, bitch.
It just goes to show you.
And I don't even think they ever got put on blast, so I don't think so. But
nobody cares, man. They got too much celebrity shit like Tory and fucking Meg to worry about.
And funny you say that. I try with this podcast, like I want to talk about like all types of shit, but I try to avoid like celebrity, like talking about celebrities all the time, like celebrity
all the time. But I gotta, if it's a big story like that, you gotta talk about it.
Yeah. Like, I try. Yeah, because some of these celebrities, it can like we can relate in some way. Like if you with some of these celebrities, we talk about it and try to put ourselves in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't mind talking about celebrities sometimes. But when all the other podcasts are based off like celebrities, like the Breakfast Club,
pop culture shit.
Yeah, pop culture shit. So I try to avoid that sometimes and just talk about real life shit and people that people are interested in actually live and go through.
That's why I jokingly say that shit about like, ain't nobody trying to hear about no stocks or investing and shit. I'm joking. I know people do, especially if you a person that claiming you get money or you want to get money. Why wouldn't you want to talk about that? Ain't like we got all the answers to this shit, but if I can tell you some shit that I know that you might not know,
right? Shed a little light.
That's why I watch different people. That's why I say entertain me, but also give me some real food for thought, or something to really consider or go research. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll give y'all the goofy, entertaining bullshit. Yeah.
Shit, and that's what. Even in life, I'm talking to y'all. You gotta like pay attention who you keep yourself around. Like if you don't hang around no bum ass niggas, like it's easy to say, but like just pay attention to who you be around in life. Like, just what was I getting at?
I don't even know. I was gonna let you rock.
We was talking about shedding light and shit. As far as having a podcast, we don't know everything, but we try to like share whatever little bit of knowledge we do know. So even outside of a podcast, in real life, not just listening to a podcast, when talking to other people, shed light and hopefully you hang around people that shed light on to you as well. Just like we do, we share each other's share information to each other in hopes of building. That's what people should do. And I think
you my little man, so so I gotta make sure like my little homie. So I gotta make sure that you up the par.
Not even, but you kind of should. I think everybody should put themselves around somebody that's
a fact.
Can help one another,
elevate you, and
water each other. It's not enough of that going on. Like, I step out in society and I see that shit every day in the workplace. I see it, especially in the workplace. I see this shit everywhere. So
damn, he dissing all his coworkers.
None of you motherfuckers even made it this far to the podcast. None of you motherfuckers download my music.
Yeah, all right. See you go to work tomorrow.
You're fired. Nah, man, I love y'all. No, y'all know I love y'all. Chill out. Don't cancel me, man. I ain't even say nothing.
Literally cancel you. Yeah. Cancel your fucking income.
Yeah, man.
No, I get what you're saying though. I agree. Man. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really be dealing with a lot of people, man. Because if you ain't bringing something, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the word, but like, I don't know. You just got to have some added benefit to you.
Yeah.
Just they cool and they can make me laugh with it. Like if we can't talk and share information with each other, talk about stuff besides the regular mundane topics. I could talk about that.
Another motherfucker.
Yeah, we could do that and talk about the regular mundane bullshit of the world, but then I also like to be able to talk about some deeper shit.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, it can't be used. You're useless, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
It don't mean that in a negative way.
I use the hell out of people. Straight up, use me
it
too
for your energy.
Yeah, you know what I'm
any
conversation, like you said, grow each other, and I hope that you use me too.
Yeah,
because if you can't use me, then I'm fucking useless.
Useless. You shouldn't even be around me if you can't.
I was just about to say that you shouldn't even be around me. But everybody takes that whole use and useless thing to be a negative way, and it's not.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know when you're being used in a negative way.
You should.
So why would I say that in a negative
exactly.
light? You know.
Exactly.
But word to the wise. That's the words of wisdom for the day.
For real.
We're just happy to be back at this point, man. Yeah. If you haven't already, go ahead and click subscribe, get in comment section. I'm gonna say this shit every 5 to 10 minutes on the podcast.
Damn, nigga.
That's just how I go.
I'll start watching if I was y'all. Straight up.
Subscribe. Don't listen to this kid. But
they know this cap. Come on, man.
What else we got going on, man? Other than us being back and COVID fucking up the world. Who you got winning the finals?
I don't even know. I don't even know, bro.
Nah, niggas still looking rusty out there.
For real. I don't know. I'll probably get to the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Lakers.
When I be playing 2K, that's why I be whooping everybody's ass right now.
Well, be getting your ass whooped because the other day I tuned in. You was getting your ass whooped.
You tuned in?
Yeah. Nah, I pulled up.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Pulled up and watched. Tuned in. You know what I'm saying? My man's handed you the L. What he beat you by like 3? Who he had a Jazz?
What the fuck is you talking about? You know he kept. He just making up shit.
This nigga garbage, y'all. Nah, I think he had like a...
We can go play right now. After this is over, fuck the editing and all that. We can play. Put 20 up, nigga. Oh, I know. Yeah, go back to that. Go back to that fake ass story.
Losing?
Go back to that fake ass story, nigga.
Who you had?
Fuck is you talking about, nigga? What is you talking about? It's me, nigga. Nigga don't want to see me out here talking all that big boy shit. When I start throwing them numbers at him, he don't want to play. Nigga, 100 up, nigga.
I'll run 2K, laughter. Man. I'll tell you how I took his money after next week when we drop the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
All right, then once we up, I was just playing.
Oh, nah.
Put it on your life.
I'll edit this and I'll drop you off. If I got the time,
listen, you know what I'm saying?
If I got time, nigga got moves me. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, it's fucking 5 o'clock. It ain't 5 o'clock. Yeah, stop playing with me, man. It's me, man. But nah, nigga did. I was talking mad shit to somebody the other night, and nigga beat me. That shit was funny. Oh, as a matter of fact, I told y'all in the group chat. I was like, oh, nigga, I do this. I was talking mad shit, and he came back and beat me with a buzzer beater. He shot an off balance.
Oh, yeah. Fast break on your ass. That's embarrassing.
But I had somebody there. He greened that shit, though. Jimmy Butler, boy.
God,
he been getting like buckets. Yeah, I know. I was like, I was pissed, boy.
We done turned into ESPN.
Yeah, fuck y'all. I don't like it, cut it off. Sounded disrespectful to me. I don't even fuck a fan. I'm just playing, man. He wouldn't be all nice to y'all. Y'all should hear how he talk about y'all on camera, yo. Shit he say, man.
The crowd love me, man. I
just be joking.
Plus, I got to see their ass in person. I ain't gonna do them like that.
Okay, I see him in person too. What's up? Man, get off your fucking see, man. Internet ass nigga. You old internet ass nigga, man. I'm just carry the show like I usually do, man.
Yesterday, went to the beach.
What happened?
Got a little tan and whatnot. Drank at the beach. It was I ain't never been in that spot of the beach before.
You say he was like picking seashells and shit or something.
Yeah.
You just gonna make a little seashell necklace or something.
Yeah, seashell.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's how I get out. Nah, I took the sun
What's
out
wrong
there.
with that?
Took my little mans out there.
I ain't judging you, brother.
My little mans out there had a little.
Oh yeah, now throw your son in there, make it okay. Yeah. I can't joke on that. I can't joke on that.
You ain't hit the beach none this summer?
Come on, man. I ain't no beach nigga, man.
Season.
I'm a Pisces, you know.
Okay.
What?
You know, beach nigga.
You's a bitch nigga. Try. Imagine. You see, you didn't say that. Why you ain't say it?
Beach ass nigga.
Yeah, you's a bitch ass nigga.
He's a beach ass nigga.
Yeah, all right. Say that shit. Stand up and say that shit to my face, pussy. Yeah, all right.
You know, we try to keep this podcast rolling. I hate to kill him and then I got to do the podcast by myself. That's boring, right? I'll just use your brother as a replacement. But, yo.
Kill who?
He probably sleeps.
Kill what?
Knocked out.
You smelled the food. 2 minutes later, he been there knocked out. Yeah, exactly. You see what the fuck going on? Switch that subject real quick. Nigga know what it is, man. You know my pedigree, little nigga.
What you have it today, man? I ain't got the energy.
You never had the energy to fuck with me, nigga. What is you talking about? What Mike told that dude?
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I ain't even got the energy to shit talk with you, Dave, man.
You never do.
So if I just got him and slapped you and walked out, hey man, don't even be mad,
spit
bro.
Y'all heard
don't even be mad.
Spit shine that motherfucker phone. One time you said you gonna slap the beard off my face, right?
Yeah. Leave a big ass hand.
Why the hell I say I got a big ass
big
beard?
ass hand?
Why I said I got this big illustrious
I said I
beard?
would.
Nah.
I would.
Yeah, but you pussy.
I'm gonna do it on camera. Fuck it. We want a viral moment anyway.
Let's do
you know
it.
What I'm saying? Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah, Wiley. Let's go. As soon as you get up.
Wiley, they canceled that nigga, man. How you feel about that?
Man, free nigga.
And do you feel what he said was wrong? Because I, in a sense, I do.
Fuck the juke. No, I'm just playing jokes. Now we really canceled that.
In a sense, do you feel like he was wrong for that?
I know what he was saying, what he was really trying to say.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to say he's wrong, but it's like, it's a certain time and place for everything. Also, depend on your audience and shit. So, again, I ain't saying I agree with what bruh said, because, got to straddle the fence here. But, maybe I shouldn't say that I'm straddling the fence. Whatever, straddling the fence. But nah, on some serious shit, it's not even that I agree or disagree. I know what he was trying to say, though, because there is this whole premise that we, black people are the original Jews. I mean, everybody know that black people are the original man, woman,
and I don't think that's
blah,
what
blah,
they
blah.
canceled for either. That ain't what they canceled for.
But it's the fact that basically what it is like they feel like we're the real Jewish people, whatever. Mm-hmm. So then somebody came, not trying to be funny, per usual. White people came, stole that shit from us or whatever. So now they're claiming we're the Jews, and it's like, no, you're not.
That ain't why they canceled him though.
What they canceled him for?
He canceled him because he referred to them as animals.
That's what they say. I don't believe that's what it was though. I don't believe that.
So you think he would have got canceled regardless?
For sure, because you're talking about Jewish people. We about to get canceled, nigga. Before we even get going.
Like I think he's been saying shit like that. Probably not on that level of like straight up saying we're real Jews. We're
I ain't never heard Nick say
but
that,
he's been
though.
saying shit like
not like that.
Stepping on the lines. You go back to old interviews. He's been saying similar shit like that.
Yeah, similar. He say we the real Jews. Them niggas stole it from us. He ain't say that. They went, huh? Get this nigga off TV.
But if it's true,
show that nigga who owns this fucking show. Wild and what?
Here goes another question.
What up?
And this might rub people the wrong way. And, I mean, you heard how I talked throughout the podcast so far, so. All right, and I had this question because I was going to save it for the podcast.
For sure.
And it might piss people off, though. I don't care. Fuck it. And it's not like.
Then you giving a lot of disclaimers, brother.
All right.
And he about to piss some of you niggas off.
Nah. So, if black people are like.
This nigga laughing and shit? The fuck you about to ask?
Because it's going to sound like I'm coming from a fucked up place, but I'm not.
You're a fucked up individual.
If black people are so like dominant and the gods, the true Jews that are this and that, and black people.
You diss my people, I'm gonna hurt something on this thing.
All right, then how the hell you let white people take over the world? How the hell you let white people get you on that boat? I get.
I ain't saying that.
That Africans were also slave owners and were selling slaves to white people too. But white people kind of took over the world. If black people are so powerful and all that, how did black people let this shit happen?
Look, nigga. I don't have the answer right now. I'll get back to you next week.
And that's the question I've always riddled in my head when you want to talk about how
I think honestly
black people are dominant physically out here. Like, well, they came from a long line, 400 years of slavery. So of course
we was dominant before that.
You breed strong.
But
if you breed strong genes with strong genes, of course it's gonna make nothing but strength.
But the only reason I don't agree with that 100% because we know some weaklings out here too. Mm-hmm. That's not built like that.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? And if most of us come from slavery, who's these niggas who's not built like that? You see what I'm saying? That's all. I don't subscribe to that 100%.
It's a long line of shit trickles down. Eventually, not all slaves were breeded tough. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your ones that wasn't breeded that way. they survived too. It ain't like they just killed off the ones that wasn't tough. They kept them for a little.
But that's why I said like I don't want to say it has to do with slavery because we was dominant before that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But to answer that question on some real shit, I don't know. Like, I have no idea, man. I think a lot of it though. You see how nice like black people are, bro. We are like the most forgiving.
Man.
The night like too forgiving, honestly.
I also think that was taught in the Bible. They treat that whole forgiving thing like, you know, the Bible has a lot to do with forgiving and the Lord and forgiving.
But I think that like, but I'm saying like as a people, I think that like this shit go like thousands of years. Like we're just too nice. Probably let white people in. Not saying all white people, bro. I got some white people I fuck with heavy. I signed the guys. I have black friends. Yeah. But whatever. Just being honest.
Yeah, that's how I fuck with real heavy.
Yeah, but I'm saying I do though. Like, duh, that's my nigga. But,
I literally got white family members.
That
makes you not racist. Yeah, I'm not gonna use them excuses.
Like,
it's a joke,
motherfuckers. And I'm just like, he don't say that. Oh, maybe he do. I don't look. I would joke.
Hey, some of them they don't like my existence, so why would I not say?
Oh, fuck them. You know, I'm glad you exist, brother. If I've never told you that, I'm glad you exist.
Well, I appreciate that.
You fuck with me, you're not gonna exist after today. But anyway, basically, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like black people probably was a little too nice. You know, let a motherfucker come up in there and see how stuff work, whatever. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of thoughts and theories about, you know, the relationship between black people and white people. I'm sure you heard about the Moors who allegedly went and civilized Europe, Eastern Europe, somewhere in Europe. They taught, allegedly, don't kill the messenger.
Taught white people how to take baths.
And how to walk upright and all this type of shit.
It was a story about what somebody...
I don't know, bro.
Wasn't it a story about a black man creating a gun for... certain reasoning.
I can't remember the reason why he created, but he didn't. He realized the power he had. They said they said that black people created guns and realized the destructive nature of it. Went, fuck that. White people figured out how to do the same shit. It was like, I can use this to take over. So I'm not trying to be funny. If any of that's the thing too. All this could be wrong. Yeah. I don't believe that. But let's just say all of it is. I mean, some of it is true. Whatever part you want to pick, it would make a lot of sense to answer your question. Well, how did black people become? Nigga, you imagine being a nigga who not really, like, I can be with the shits, but I'm chilling for real.
What?
And then a motherfucker who's more, what's the word? Instinctively violent than you. I'm not saying that all white people, I had to clarify this shit. Yeah. Because this is some violent ass niggas out here too.
Oh, hell yeah.
And there's some violent ass white niggas. All y'all niggas to me. So I got to clarify which niggas I'm talking about. Yeah. But you motherfuckers, there's some black people I know who crazy as hell. We can name a few. And then there's some white people who crazy as hell. Even though most serial killers are white.
I was about to say, look, serial killers.
I was watching that shit today, boy. I ain't seen not one. I watched 4-5 videos on serial killers. Ain't seen one black one. Not saying that all y'all are serial.
And in order to take over the world, you had to kill and pillage. Did you not?
Come on. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't know. I ain't got answers, you know, and probably never will. But
that's a question that always riddled my mind, because you see black people are physically dominant than them. Look at LeBron James, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
They're physically dominant and can fight. I'm not saying all black people whoop all white people. Please quit.
Go watch UFC. Some black people get beat sometimes, which most times they're Mexican, which is brown. Just saying.
But it's clear that black people are faster, jump higher, all that shit than majority of white people. Even white people know this.
But I don't even want to just put it on.
Like, why the hell aren't black people running shit then?
We ain't gonna have no white people watching our shit. I don't even want to put it on white people. I mean, on us I don't want to put it all on black people being like more physically dominant though, because even mentally, it's a lot of shit that we be coming up with mathematics wise.
I was gonna say that too. I wasn't.
That's why I said that though, because I'm gonna make sure I state this on a few of these podcasts so y'all niggas know we ain't just saying black people physically dominant. Nah, we be having niggas beat like mentally too. Yeah, but I don't like to use that word superior, because then you have the whole white supremacy come into play. So I'm not saying black supremacy or black superiority, but go watch basketball. Tell me how many white people there is. Dirk was one of the great.
Look at track. Name a white man run track.
Look at Dirk from Germany. Look at Steve Nash, Canada. Where's the good white people from here?
And if America wins in track, it's a black guy.
Track for sure.
It's a black
track for
He's
sure.
an African.
You know what's funny that you say that? When you watch the Olympics, I don't be seeing no white people there.
No, if they are, they make it to the back of the line.
1 or 2. Like, yeah. I mean, I know it's your fault. He white, so he can say you need to say all the white shit.
We are not up here to disrespect any race, man. We love everybody equally at the end of the day.
Fuck, I'm gonna disrespect
these things are the obvious to point out. Yeah. Like, it's obvious that when a black person runs, you put a line of black people He's gonna be back there. That's not even being racist. It's true. Not saying there are not fast white people, but put him up against put the fastest whites against the fastest black. He's back there, bro.
Close. It's not even fucking close.
In physical spectrum, even when it comes to test scores, though.
Boy, yeah, I seen some shit the other day.
Man, I got mad because I got mad. That song Lil Baby put out is bigger than Black and White. I love that song. I didn't like how people. It's a stereotype. I didn't like how he said every black's not dumb and every white's not racist. Who the fuck said every black's dumb?
No, I get that though, because that's why I see why he said it though. I'm with you on that, but I see why he said it, because he's like, for y'all to think every black person is dumb, that's not true. And for all my niggas who think all white people racist, that's not true.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I felt that bar. Yeah, I love the song.
But I know what you're saying though. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But that bar kind of like,
yeah,
and it's kind of like when Joyner Lucas did the whole chicken and Kool-Aid. What you know about Kool-Aid? Chicken, what? From the black guy's perspective, like, bruh.
But it's funny you say that, because I remember one time this nigga I used to be cool with, he had hit me up. He was like, yeah, man, my mom told me to ask y'all if y'all got some Kool-Aid. And I was like, I ain't even want to ask y'all that, because that comes off as stereotypical.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, so you asked me whatever. I was like, I don't even got no Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
This was years ago. I had drunk Kool-Aid in 10 years. So it's like, nah, I ain't got no Kool-Aid. But it was funny to me. But it's like, if you call them like, y'all got any watermelon? Not to be on the racist shit. Y'all got some chicken? Like, I don't really like watermelon like that. Vegetarian, vegan, so I don't eat chicken no more. Like, you can have your stereotypes, but everybody like watermelon, chicken, and Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. How's that a stereotype? You feel me? But whatever, man.
And every now and then you'll bump into to white people that don't mean to be racist. Like, they just, that's all they know. Yeah, it's like, that's all they think like they know about black people. So it's like I told you, there was a guy at my job. Yeah. Cool guy, man, white dude.
Oh yeah, I need something.
There's a group of Mexicans that work at my job. He was like, yeah, look at the hombres about to start working. Hombres or amigos or something like that. And there's a lot of black people working at my job. They kind of stopped and was like, whoa. And he realized, he was like, maybe that was a little across the line right there. Mm-hmm. And then a week later, I'm walking by myself. He walks by this client that's Chinese. He's a little short. Mm-hmm. He said something about a Chinese midget. And I looked at him. I just shook my head. I don't think he meant no. He
don't mean no harm, probably.
He didn't mean
no harm. He just don't know no better. He don't know.
But that is racist as fuck. Like, but
yeah, stereotypical as hell.
I didn't even
that
hold
one
it
dude. Remember that dude you said you talking to? He was like, I think you were looking at houses or something, and he started talking like, "Yeah, brother."
Yeah.
That type shit. Like, he might didn't mean no harm.
That
but, like,
right there, stop that sale.
Don't try to. This nigga try to like boss
try to butter me up.
This nigga try to boss up to my.
What up,
I was
homie?
about to buy that house from him, but I didn't.
Oh no, I wasn't anyway. But if there was any shed of light, the door closed on him right there. So he fucked it up. Yeah. But maybe this is racist of me, but when I go somewhere and I talk to white people, my whole voice, like, everything's proper. Everything I'm speaking is proper.
I used to do that shit. I do it a little bit, but not really.
And it's to make for their comfort. And it's
I can't do it,
for their comfort, bro.
Can't do it, bro.
She blinking, so I guess we talking.
Guess
we better wrap it up. What was that? You better wrap it up.
I don't know what
anyway, I hate to end on this racist note, man.
Don't hit them with all that stuff.
If you haven't already, go ahead, click like and subscribe. If you have any difficulty, like, if our opinions don't sit with you right, go eat a dick.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, okay.
But, get in the comments and debate us. One day I'll go live on some of this shit, for real.
I ain't gonna lie.
Just to let y'all be able to talk to me through Facebook or Instagram or IG, wherever I go live, so you can put in your input. Because I know you can't even defend your topic. We're not live. We just gonna push this shit out. So,
it's supposed to be.
In the meantime, man.
Go start your own podcast.
In the meantime, man. What Ellen say? Don't be kind to others. I'm stealing her shit today. Be kind to others. Yeah, she says be kind to others at the end of her episode.
Black dudes like
meanwhile
that
she's
watch Ellen.
People.
I don't even know too many dudes that watch Ellen, man.
Ellen show popping.
Okay.
I don't know what you've been watching. I think
that her shit been
off. Anyway, man, we're gonna end it.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
Man, get up with us next week, man. I guess that's all, man. All right, crowd.
Ellen ass nigga.